Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these Cedar Lane protein balls. This is the chicken fajita. It is with brown and wild rice, black beans, bell peppers, Swiss chard, and jalapeno pepper. And the chicken is raised with no antibiotics. High in protein, 19 grams of protein. That is pretty decent. We bought these at Meijer. They were $5.69. And it says it's gluten-free as well. It's 10 ounces or 248 grams for the entire box. And it's only 300 calories, so that's not bad. 300 calories for the whole bowl. And there's your other information. Okay, so heating directions, you can do it in the conventional oven if you'd like. Right there's the directions for it. Of course, we don't do conventional oven, but there's the directions if you want them. Microwave is make a 1-inch slit in the film, place bowl in the microwave oven, heat on high for 4 to 4.5 minutes. I'll probably just do 4 or until high, maybe 4:15. I'll let set 1 minute and serve. So no pull tab, so we just gotta rip it open like cavemen. Okay, there it is. I see the beans and whatever that is, chicken and sauce, I guess. So I'm gonna cut a little slot. Actually, I just take my fork and poke a couple holes in it. But I'll get it in the microwave and I'll be back when it comes out. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave, and I haven't stirred it up or anything. It looks like a lot of beans in there, that's for sure. A little bit of chicken. I have to pull that apart because it's kind of, I can't do it with one hand just sitting here. I'll have to cut it in pieces. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna let it cool off. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit and pull this chicken apart a little bit more, and I'll be back. Okay, I let it cool off for just a minute. So here I've got chicken and beans and rice and peppers. There's even some chard on there. So there we go. I'll tell you what, that chard has a really bitter flavor to it. That's not really like chard that much. I mean, I've had some in other things and it was okay, but this is a really like vinegar, spinachy kind of kale flavor. Yeah, it's not that great. The rice and beans are cooked pretty good. They're good and soft. Yeah, I like the texture of the rice and the beans themselves, and the peppers themselves are cooked really well. The chicken's okay, it's a little dry. Just a piece of chicken. It's really dry and doesn't have a lot of flavor. I mean, there's a little seasoning there, but it's not like a really strong flavor. Most of your flavor comes from the beans and rice and the peppers, honestly. The peppers probably more than anything. You get a bite of the peppers, you can kind of taste them. Overall, it's kind of a plain, kind of boring meal. It's really, you know, when you say fajita, you're thinking some spices, a little bit of not really like burning heat, but just a little bit of tingle. And you really don't get any of that stuff. You get a little bit of that peppery kind of flavor, and that's mostly from the peppers. But as far as like any kind of sauce or anything, it needed something in here. And I really do not like that chard in there. I don't know why they would put that in there and add that bitterness, because it's not very good. You know, it's not the most horrible meal I've ever had, but it's not a great meal either. It's very, very, very bland. 90% of the meal is beans and rice. You could probably literally buy it yourself for a tenth of the price of this thing. Almost all of it's beans and rice, and there is probably, if I were to guess, the piece of chicken, if it was a total piece of chicken, it's probably about that big and about that thick. It's very, very small amount of chicken. It does have some peppers in there, I think a few onions. Again, the chard they could have left out completely because I don't like the flavor of it. If you like it, that's great. I just don't personally like the flavor of it. So I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5. I really just, there's nothing really, I mean, you can eat it. There's just nothing about it that's very exciting. It's a below average meal in my opinion, because it's so full of beans and rice that it's all you can taste, unless you get a piece of pepper. Then you get that, and then if you get a piece of chicken, it's got a little bit of seasoning to it, but not a whole lot. So it's a very, very bland meal. Almost like something you'd have in a hospital. That's how bland it is. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. I wouldn't recommend this particular one. You know, they have other ones Cedar Lane does that I really like. This is just one that doesn't have a lot of flavor. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.